Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kasey LeAlma. We are going to try to watch my planner lineup video from 2023 and react to that video. And so we'll see if this works or whatnot. So bear with me while I attempt this technology thing. So let me make it bigger. There we go. All right, let's watch and see.
Video has become a planner stack video to a planner crisis video.
Okay. Crisis.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kasey LeAlma, and today is the day. Today is a great day. Today is the day that I reveal my planner stack to you for the next year. Pretty excited about it. It's taken me a long time to figure it out. If you were here last week with me, I went over some step processes
And I
to
have
figure
been
out which
attempting
planners I need.
I have been attempting to do the same kind of process this year. I really want to be intentional with the planners that I'm choosing for 2024. So
We figured out that I might possibly only need 3 planners, possibly 4 if one didn't work out the way I'm thinking. So we will get into it. First though, I want to show you what I've been using this year. This year I have been using my Erin Condren Daily Duo. This planner, I bought this neoprene cover for it, but isn't this beautiful? This is the One Ton in a Million cover. Absolutely love this cover. So I've been using.
I still very much like that cover. And honestly, the Daily Duo was a really good work planner for me.
This pretty regularly since September. This planner started in July. I ended up uncoiling it and trying this in an A5 size. Like I just made holes and that didn't work out. So I recoiled it and started with September, but I have faithfully used this planner since then. This today, and I have the One Ton in a Million washi tape,
Oh, I love
which
that
is
washi.
great. I just have a few. This is the last week in it
Like that
because most of the planners I have start with the 26th, so I should be done with this. I also have the second part of this planner. This is January to June. It's the same format, but while this worked, I did not. I wanted to see a weekly overview because when I'm on, say, Monday and Tuesday, this is all I'm seeing, and I usually flip it back. So, like, if I have time, I have extra time in the day where I could be doing something else, I don't necessarily see, what's due later in the week.
That is still a problem. I still kind of like to have that weekly overview. It helps, especially with work, it helps me like if I have time or something comes up, I can like move things around if I know, like if I can see it, which I guess I could just flip, but I don't know.
This was a week that I did not really use it, but I don't really see, something is due on Friday that I could, potentially start doing on Monday. So I wanted to see a weekly overview instead for work, mainly for work. So I don't think I would be using this. I currently have it up on a Posh website. It's a reselling.
I ended up not selling that, so I don't think I sold it. I kept it. I think I used it in the midst of like when my planners weren't working and I like switched. I used it a couple weeks, I think.
Consignment type of site. So hopefully someone buys this from me. So it just doesn't end up, collecting dust. But I have enjoyed the Daily Duo. I really have. I just need a weekly overview. The other thing I have been using this year is this A5 Erin Condren rings. And this has been mostly for my writing, my business goals. So this is my vision board for my writing. And then I use a goal planner, a printable goal planner. This was NaNoWriMo. I did not get 50,000 words this month for.
It's so like it's nano right now, and I'm struggling to get the words this month too.
NaNoWriMo, but I did try. I did pretty well. up until like here, but I've been using this planner, and I think this is the week we're on right now. And I like using these, so I will continue to use these. And then this also has my health, currently has my health journal in there. This currently has my daily.
Yeah, and I stopped using both of those planners too.
Health planner that I've been using, and I realized I don't necessarily need that. I can just lob it together. So that is why I am putting it together. So I have been enjoying this. I love the colors, but I was super excited that they came out with other colors. So before I go into the actual planners I'll be using, I just want to go over some of the ones that I have purchased. I'm sure you've heard me talk maybe that I purchased this Hobonichi. I thought it was going to be awesome. I was definitely FOMO. I was definitely influenced by Julie Plans. I love Julie Plans. I love her content, but I was influenced to purchase this. And a Hobonichi cousin, I got it in the back, so it's in 6 months increments. It has really fine paper. So I was really looking forward to having a yearly overview, and then you have your month overview, and then you have a week overview, and then you have a daily overview. And I was really looking forward to using this, but I think I can't show you my pen test because I wrote some personal information when I was doing the pen test. But the only pen that kind of worked on this paper that I currently own right now is these Sarasa Clip Dry pens. They're 0.3 and they work fine on this paper. Let me see. So here are some pen tests I did. These were mostly gel and they like scratched off. And then these are the Sarasi dry clips, and you can see that they worked great. They didn't smear at all. I think they smeared a little bit there, but for the most part, they worked fine. I just don't like these pens. I do not. They write fine, but they're not dark enough for me. So I have been like, I purchased this probably after the Hobonichi launch, and I was really excited to use this for work because it has 5 till 4 a.m. It has 24-hour time slots for the hourly. And what I found with my Easy Daily Duo is that it only goes up to like 7 p.m. And because I use it for work during the day, I go until like 5 p.m. for work. But then when I get home, I still like to write down what I'm doing for my work and for YouTube and for Instagram. And I didn't have time slots to write that down. So I ended up, let me see if I can find, So you can see here that I ended up writing 8, 9, 10, 11 and splitting the bottom portion so I could write like what I was doing, which it worked, but it wasn't, I couldn't write a lot of things. I just had to like abbreviate things and stuff. So I was really excited about this. Plus it has a daily that I was going to incorporate journaling. So I was really excited about this, but I put it up on a sale site, the Posh site. So if it sells, then I'll be thankful that it sells.
It did not sell because I decided to use it. Actually, I did sell half of it. Yeah, I did sell half of it to someone, but the first half I used.
But I don't think I will be using this next year.
I did use it for like maybe a month. I don't know.
Purchased.
I was looking forward to having a planner that had everything in it and just having having the one planner, And I just couldn't get on board with it. And maybe I didn't give it enough. Maybe it's an acquired taste, kind of like coffee, I guess. I don't know.
This. I have been getting into like tarot and manifesting and stuff, and this is like a workbook type of planner. It has all of these different information to read, and then it has questions for you to like work through, and then it has daily pages. And I was planning on doing like the work part of it, not really using the daily pages. Last year when I bought it, I don't know when I bought this. My goal was to use it last year, and I didn't have time to sit down and like work on these questions because these are harder questions to answer, and I just didn't have time to do that. So I will probably be doing this sometime. It's huge. It's 8 by 11.
First of all, that planner was too big. I do not like 8 by 11 planners. That's just too big, too ridiculous to even like work with unless you're going to be at like a table or a desk. I did do like the videos that came with the planner and like the work inside of it, but I felt very overwhelmed with everything that was in that I just stopped, and I think I threw it out. I don't think I kept it. I think when I was cleaning my office the last time, I threw it out because I was like, I'm not going to use this again. Yeah. So definitely, I wouldn't say wasted my money because I did find some use for it. I did answer some questions and get some insight, but I just didn't make it a priority in my life at the time. It wasn't a priority.
So it's really bulky and really hard to carry around. It's very heavy. So, but I'm interested in like going through the questions and see if that helps. So let me get that out of the way. So then I purchased this cover, both of these are A5. I'm pretty sure I will be using one for a recorder and then just switching back and forth to the one that I want to use. I think they are both beautiful and I'm excited. This one right now just houses my novel information for my stories. I've got a couple of stories already like brainstorming work. So that's what this one has in it right now. And then this one I've already kind of set up with my goals. So this is one planner I will be using for next year. So it has my plan, my quarterly plan, and then I have some yearly goals set up here from the printable, and then I have my HB90 method planner. This is what I mostly use. It's a weekly, daily, and monthly planner.
I used that until I definitely used it the first quarter, and then I tried it the second quarter, but I stopped using it within like 2 to 3 weeks within the second quarter.
I'm not fond of the daily pages,
and daily pages
or the weekly pages, but I like these 2 pages and I like the questions.
Yeah, I try to leverage the pages that I liked. So I only printed, I think the second quarter, I only printed those tasks and the task block page and then the questions at the end. So I ended up not printing the weekly or the daily pages because I wasn't using them anyway. But then I found that I wasn't coming back to check in with those, and that might be a follow through issue and not a planner issue, but I don't know.
Each week that I will be using this planner, I think I just have some blank content plans that I found from an Etsy shop that I really like how they're laid out. So I have that in here. Okay, so this will be my A5 rings, and it will house my health and my writing YouTube schedule. That's what this will house, and then I will just change out the cover probably each quarter, depending on how much I stuck with this mid-century circle mainly because it's the only one I had, but I really like the color and I really like both of these colors. So okay, so that is that. And then the next thing I bought were these 3 notebooks. So this is just a lined notebook, and this is just a line book. This will one of these will replace my Wonder Woman, and I've just been journaling in this. So that will be.
I still use these notebooks. I actually finished. I think I'm actually in the Imovie one that I showed here. That's the one I'm currently in. They last anywhere between 3 to 6 months because some seasons of my life I journal more than others. So yeah, that is still a very prominent part of my planning process is that journaling. And honestly, it's probably not like journaling. It's like a brain dump. I just spit out the words. Everything in my mind is what kind of goes in there. So
my bound notebook for my spirituality in my journal. So I will pick one of these to start with. I'm thinking I'm going to pick this color, but I will be choosing one of these. And then this one is a productivity notebook, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I had a plan, and then I did this, and so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. So that is part. Then I also have my iPad. There's Lacus Klein if you like Gundam Seed. This is AI art, but I have my good notes, and I will be incorporating the notes on some things. I have this journal book that has prompts in it, and so I will be using that. And then the next 2 planners are 2.
I did not use Even though I got my iPad for the intent on doing like digital planners and using the Apple Pen and stuff, I got the paper like film, protector film, so that it feels kind of like paper. But I don't really like using my iPad as a planner, so I did not stick with that very long.
Hourly planners that I bought. I bought this one in intention of it being my family and finances planner, but I identified that I could possibly put my work and my family in one. So in that sense, I only need one of these. This is a 7x9 coiled with a vegan leather, and then this is a bound 8x10 hourly planner. And my hesitation with this one is that I think it's too big to take to work on. But I like that it goes to, you can write 8, 9, 10 here, so it goes all the way to 10. I like that. And these are really nice and big because, so I like this, and I got my name on it because I was for sure I was going to use it.
For sure.
I'm not for sure.
I was for sure I was going to use it. And I did 2 weekly spreads in it and did not use it again. 2 spreads with highlighter and pen. And yeah, it is sitting buried somewhere over there until I get rid of it.
So, and then I got this life planner. I used a weekly before and I really liked it. I think this is enough room for work because I only need to go.
I did. When I used an hourly, that season of my life was working for a while. But
till 5 p.m. most days for work. So, okay, so this video has become a planner stack video to a planner crisis video because I still don't know what I want to use.
That is exactly how I kind of feel now for 2024 planners. Is I'm not sure what I want to use, which is probably why I bought 4 planners when I knew that I didn't want to buy a whole lot this year. But I don't know. I think starting in October, thinking about what planners to use and stuff, and kind of having to buy early because of pre-sales and stuff, I think that's been good because it's given me longer to think about it and to really assess the needs that I have and for what planner would work better for that. Because I feel like last year I just around Black Friday, the 1st of December, started thinking about my planner lineup.
I have this. This tells me what I need to use, which is fine. But I have, this as an option, this as an option. I have this as an option. I even have weekly stuff in here. So I have all these options that I can use for a weekly planner. It's all in here, which this one, it has little bitty time slots. So I would have to write really small. So I don't think I will use this for my weekly. That was the daily section anyway. But the weekly has no time slots. And I don't want to have to write the times every day, every week. So that's a no. But I have this Hobonichi that I could use. I could buy another pen, a different pen. I just didn't want to spend any more money. And the one thing I didn't tell you is that I'm learning Japanese. So this was another part I was pretty excited about because there's Japanese everywhere. And I was going to actually use this as trying to translate some of the symbols, especially these symbols down here. Yeah, I don't know.
This is so funny. I probably still couldn't identify, even though I've been learning Japanese for over 600 days now. I haven't missed a lesson, and yeah, I'm still learning. It's very hard to learn a language when you're an adult.
I don't think I can read any of these yet. But the goal was to kind of use this as help with I'm using Duolingo for my Japanese, and I'm not to months and days and stuff yet, or really, I've done some numbers. I don't remember what 5 is, but I thought, having this would help with my Japanese that I'm trying to learn. So I could use this, or this. I've always been someone who doesn't want to use a lot of planners, but I bought a lot of planners, and now I have this money that I'm not going to use if I don't use them. I'm sorry, guys. This was supposed to be a planner stack video, and it's not. It is not. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. So, I guess my planner stack is going to be one of these for my work/family finances. This for my writing and YouTube for sure. And I will house some health monthly and weekly sheets what am I trying to say? They're just data sheets. So they just house like how much weight am I at the beginning of the month? What am I at the end? And like weekly and stuff. So this will definitely house some of those sheets in here too. I will definitely be using one of these notebooks for journaling. And so I think that is my planner stack. So we have the EC 8x10 hourly, the EC 7x9 hourly, the Hobonichi Cousin Effect, the EC A5 rings, and EC A5 softbound notebook. And I'll be using lots of these dot grid notepads. So I think this is truly my planner stack right now, and I guess you guys will see when I do my first plan with me in the new year what that is. I hope this video was entertaining to use.
Okay, so I think the only planner that I continued to use was the notebook. I don't think I used any others all the way through. Like I'm still using, no, I mean, I'm not using the HB90 anymore. Not using the health that I had. I tried the Hobonichi for the first couple months, I think. Didn't like, there was something about it that I just wasn't liking. And both those hourly ECs, the 8x10 and the 7x9, I use like one or two spreads in, and that's it. They're sitting on my shelf over here. I did not use them anymore. And then, as you know, I bought the Take a Note planner in April and started using that pretty much May through now. So that's the longest planner, other than the journal that I'm using. That's the longest planner that I've used last year. So basically, everything that I had in my planner lineup for last year did not work. Even though I spent time and did the sheet that said these are my needs and everything, it didn't work. So I think this year I'm going to have to go deeper. I'm going to have to think about it a lot deeper and really evaluate and possibly go over each of these planners and why they didn't work and why I decided to stop using them. So that is what I will be doing for the rest of this year. I have about a month left to do that before I need to decide what planner I'm using. Yeah, so hopefully the planner I choose is one of the 4 planners that I've already purchased, because I would like to actually use stuff that I've spent my money on, instead of like last year. I did spend a lot of money. I mean, a lot of the Erin Condren stuff I got, on Black Friday, and I had gift cards and coupons and stuff. So it wasn't like I spent price on them, but I did, spend some money on them, and I didn't really use them. So this year, my intention is to actually use the planners that I bought. If I decide to, if those are the ones that I think will suit my needs. And then if the ones I don't, I'm going to try to destash them. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to my 2023 planner lineup. And I would like to know in the comments how your 2023 planners went. Are you still in the same planners that you started with at the beginning of the year? Have you switched out? Just let me know. Let's chat in the comments about it. I would love to hear from you. And that is all I have for you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.